Fans are stunned as Wang shares emotional pregnancy photos of his wife Shen, and you won't believe the overwhelming reaction online. Before we dive into all the details, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any of our future updates on Shen, and the most heartwarming stories from the world of entertainment. What started as an ordinary day for fans quickly turned into an unforgettable one when Wang, the beloved star of Meteor Garden and countless other hit dramas, surprised everyone with a set of never-before-seen photos of Shen, his wife, beautifully pregnant and glowing with happiness. The images captured intimate and emotional moments that not only revealed their journey into parenthood but also showcased a side of Dylan and Shen that fans rarely get to see, a side filled with love, vulnerability, and pure joy. For years, Wang and Shen have been at the center of fan discussions, from their undeniable on-screen chemistry to the whirlwind of rumors about their off-screen romance. But what no one expected was for the couple, who had kept so much of their personal lives private, to suddenly share such deeply personal photos that pulled back the curtain on their new chapter as soon-to-be parents. The photos themselves were nothing short of breathtaking. In one image, Shen was seen in a soft flowing white dress, gently holding her baby bump while Dylan knelt beside her, his hand resting tenderly on her stomach. The way he looked at her, with a mixture of awe and adoration, spoke volumes. Fans immediately commented on how rare it was to see Dylan, often portrayed as a cool and reserved figure, wearing his emotions so openly. This wasn't the Dylan of the red carpets or the scripted dramas. This was Dylan the husband, Dylan the soon-to-be father, Dylan the man who couldn't contain his pride and excitement. Another photo showed Shen sitting on a vintage armchair, surrounded by pastel flowers, her radiant smile lighting up the frame. Dylan stood behind her, his arms wrapped around her shoulders, his cheek pressed against hers as if he couldn't bear to let go. The composition of the photo seemed almost symbolic, representing not just a couple expecting a child but two people who had weathered countless storms together and were now standing stronger than ever, ready to welcome a new life. But it wasn't just the photos themselves that caused such a frenzy online. It was the message Dylan posted alongside them. His words were simple yet powerful: "Our greatest blessing is on the way. Thank you, for giving me this miracle. I will love and protect you both forever." Those few lines struck a chord with fans worldwide. People who had followed their journey for years felt as though they were being invited into the most intimate chapter of their story. What makes this even more emotional is the fact that for so long, Dylan and Shen had kept their relationship under wraps. From the early days when rumors swirled about their off-screen connection during Meteor Garden, to the countless times they denied or avoided direct questions about their love life, fans had been left guessing, piecing together small clues from interviews and interactions. When they eventually confirmed their relationship and later tied the knot, it already felt like a dream come true for fans who had shipped them since day one. And now, seeing them step into the role of parents felt almost like the ultimate happy ending, except it's not an ending at all, but the beginning of a brand new chapter. Social media erupted instantly. Within minutes, hashtags like Dylan and Shen parents-to-be and Shen pregnancy glow were trending across multiple platforms. Fans flooded the comments with emotional reactions, many of them saying they were in tears seeing their favorite couple finally share such a personal milestone. Some wrote heartfelt messages about how they felt like they had grown up alongside Dylan and Shen, watching them go from rising stars to life partners, and now to parents. Others couldn't stop talking about how genuine and emotional Dylan's words were, calling him the perfect husband and soon-to-be father. It wasn't just fans, though. Several of their celebrity friends and colleagues also left warm comments congratulating them. Co-stars from past dramas, industry insiders, and even directors who had worked with the couple over the years shared their joy. Some recalled how Dylan used to joke on set about wanting a big family, while others said Shen had always dreamed of being a mother. To see those dreams now becoming reality felt surreal, not just for the couple but for everyone who had been part of their journey. But perhaps what struck fans the most was the authenticity of it all. In an industry where image is carefully crafted and privacy is often guarded at all costs, Dylan and Shen's decision to share such raw, emotional photos felt refreshing and real. These weren't staged publicity shots. They were deeply personal moments captured with love and shared with the world as a way of including fans in their happiness. One particularly emotional detail that fans noticed was the subtle presence of a baby's onesie folded neatly on a table in the background of one of the photos. It was a small detail, easy to miss, but those who caught it were quick to point out how symbolic it was, an unspoken sign that the couple was already preparing their home for the arrival of their child. It was these little touches that made the photos feel so much more meaningful, turning them into more than just pregnancy announcements but rather a celebration of life, love, and family. The emotional weight of these photos also sparked discussions about Dylan's growth as a person. Fans who remembered his early days in the industry noted how much he had changed. Back then, he was the charming but slightly shy young actor trying to navigate fame. Now. And let's not forget Shen herself. Throughout her career, she has often been admired for her natural beauty and relatable personality, but these pregnancy photos took that admiration to a whole new level. Her glow, her confidence, and her radiant smile reminded fans of why they had fallen in love with her in the first place. Of course, the emotional photos also reignited discussions about their future. Many fans speculated about whether Dylan and Shen would choose to share more of their journey as parents, perhaps even posting photos after the baby's arrival. Some wondered what kind of father Dylan would be, imagining him doting on his child with the same tenderness he showed Shen in the photos. Others discussed Shen's possible hiatus from acting, expressing both understanding and excitement about seeing her return to the screen in the future with a whole new chapter of life experience to bring to her roles. At the core of all this buzz was a simple truth: fans felt connected to Dylan and Shen in a way they never had before. This wasn't about celebrity gossip or fan theories anymore. This was about celebrating real love, real growth, and the universal joy of starting a family. And that's what made the photos so powerful. They reminded everyone that behind the fame, behind the dramas, behind the red carpets, Dylan and Shen are just two people in love, about to welcome the biggest blessing of all. And if there was any doubt about how much this moment meant to Dylan, one final detail erased it completely. In a candid behind-the-scenes shot, which was shared by the photographer later, Dylan was caught wiping tears from his eyes as Shen gently laughed and touched his face. That image alone melted the hearts of millions. It showed a man overwhelmed with gratitude and love, unable to hold back his emotions as he looked at the woman carrying his child. For fans, it was the ultimate proof that this was not just a chapter in their careers, but a deeply personal journey filled with sincerity and love. As the world continues to buzz over these emotional pregnancy photos, one thing is certain: Dylan Wang and Shen have once again captured the hearts of millions, not through scripted performances but through the raw, beautiful reality of their own lives. Their story has always felt like a drama come to life, but this time, it's real, and that's what makes it so unforgettable. So, what do you think about Dylan Wang sharing these emotional pregnancy photos of his wife Shen? Are you as stunned and moved as the rest of the world? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the latest updates on this incredible journey. This is only the beginning, and you can bet fans will be watching every step of the way as Dylan and Shen prepare to welcome their little one into the world.